What's up guys, Nathan here with yet another Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary, and today we are going to be discussing the Machina for the sniper, and if it is better than the default sniper rifle or worse. Now, really comparing these two is very subjective. I don't really want people to lose sight of that because a lot of the Machina depends on your playstyle and how you use it really, but yeah, so the stats on the Machina are on full charge, plus 15% damage per shot. On full charge, projectiles penetrate players. You cannot fire unless you are zoomed in, and it also fires tracer rounds. Now, the tracer rounds are the main thing I want to discuss, but in a little bit here I'm going to unmute the audio because this next little clip is amazing. Oh, lol. Getting those collaterals with the Machina, always a good thing, always a plus. But anyway, so I was talking about the tracer rounds, but I just wanted to point out something really quick. It appears that either on the TF2 wiki or Valve did a sort of hidden update to the Machina, is that now you only get the plus 15% damage on full charge with the Machina. As you actually notice right there, I'm taking some shots while I'm not fully charged, and they do appear to not do, you know, they do pretty much relatively the same damage as the default sniper rifle, so I think that might have been a little hidden statistic update that Valve might have released recently or something, because I have certainly not noticed it. But anyway, yeah, so I wanted to talk about the tracer rounds and how you judge how bad of a thing the tracer rounds are. Now, the tracers are good and bad, but what I really want to discuss is if the tracer rounds are worth the plus 15% damage that you get while you are fully charged and scoped in. Now, obviously, the bad part of the tracer with the Machina is that when you fire it across the map or where the enemy can see it, first of all, they will know your position, which is always a bad thing, and second of all, they will know that a sniper is targeting them, which is a separate aspect. When a person finds out that they're being targeted by a sniper, they tend to be a little bit more cautious. I for sure am, because I don't want to get headshot and just be killed immediately. So, you know, maybe in that exact same situation, but with the default sniper, people might be a little bit more aggressive and not as cautious, and you might be able to get a couple of more kills if they didn't know that a sniper was targeting them. Now, knowing your position is pretty much the bigger aspect and probably more important, because they will obviously know where you are so that they can hunt you down and kill you, and you know that obviously adds to the whole being sniped at aspect, which freaks a lot of people out. So the tracers are definitely a negative aspect on the Machina, but they also harbor some positive aspects. And did you see that pyro dodge right there? I totally juked him out. I was like, nope, I'm not even gonna mess with you, bro, because I have the bushwhacker, and the bushwhacker has increased fire damage vulnerability. But anyway, I was talking about the positive aspects of the tracers. Now, the tracers also draw attention to whatever you're shooting at for your teammates, which is a good thing, because if you're firing at, let's say, a spy that nobody sees on your team, you know, their attention might be drawn to it, and that means that they will actually go and hunt down the spy and kill him. And also, you know, enemies that may have gotten behind your enemy or behind your lines, and I've had that multiple times where I would, like, shoot at, let's say, a sticky jumping demo or a rocket jumping soldier where they're, like, way above everyone and they can't see him for whatever reason. So I take a shot at him, they see what I'm shooting at, and they are able to recognize that he is, in fact, an enemy, and we all help kill him together. So that's definitely a positive aspect as well. So with the good and the bad of the tracer lined up, now we compare it to the plus 15% damage bonus. Now, what I didn't realize before I started making this commentary, when I actually looked it up on the TF2 wiki, is that you only get the plus 15% damage when you are fully charged, or rather your rifle is fully charged after being scoped in, which is a definite negative. I thought it was always a plus 15% damage, because that would have, I don't know, that was how the Machina was before. They must have updated it like I mentioned previously. So that kind of adds a negative aspect to the plus 15% damage, because if I'm fully charged, then that means that I'll probably one-shot the class I'm aiming at if I do manage to hit them anyway. I mean, unless it's like a heavy or maybe a healed soldier, I don't really see any use for the plus 15% damage when I'm fully charged, because like I said, the power of the full charge, even without the plus 15% damage, will pretty much one-shot almost all of the classes So that being said, I'm not entirely sure of the use of the plus 15% damage if you have the whole tracer aspect also attached to this gun. Because, frankly, I mean, with the default sniper rifle, I'd rather be unseen and untargeted and keep taking potshot after potshot than, you know, be targeted and have a little bit of extra damage while scoped in and fully charged. So I'm kind of leaning towards that the Machina is a little bit worse than a default sniper rifle. Now, there are definitely ways and playstyles to make use of the plus 15% damage and not have the negative aspect of the tracer. One thought being using the shoot and move type of tactic that a lot of good snipers use, where they basically, you know, pick a spot, scope in, pick out a good target to shoot like a medic or something, kill them, and then they move position so that they're not always known to be in that same position. So, I mean, you can do that, but once again, me personally, I think I would just prefer the default sniper rifle, and that pyro got absolutely destroyed. Just had to point that out, that he had pretty much all the right to kill me in that situation, but I managed to bushwhack him into oblivion. So yeah, that is my personal preference, I think, is that the default sniper is better than the Machina. Now, feel free to leave your own opinion in the comment section below, but I've kind of laid out the facts, and you guys, you know, you guys form your own opinions off of that, but that is my personal opinion. And that pretty much wraps up the video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a rating on the video if you did enjoy it, and subscribe for more Team Fortress 2 content, and as always, peace out.